All right, I got a request here from Jake, one of my awesome patrons. Thank you so much, Jake, for this request. This is Koutei Camera Girl with Last Glasgow Trip with Mr.Sadness. Interesting. Jake says, I don't quite have the vocabulary to describe this group's genre, but they are a rap group. This is a double MV with shorter versions of two of their songs. I cannot talk. But anyway, cool. Let's check this out. Very fascinating title, Trip with Mr. Sadness. Sim. Dude, that is a really cool synth. That ding 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 ding. Like, I just love synthetic synths because I know that they take a lot of time to craft, to create, to make a weird buzzy synth actually sound pleasant on the ears. And dang, some cool ear candy going on. Like, it's the same elements as EDM, dubstep, stuff like that, but like, just, I don't know. And it was interesting that it had one riser. You thought there was going to be a drop, but then it like converted to drum and bass style. And then there was another riser that came into this rappy part. Another riser go. Is that a frog? This is what I was waiting for. Some kind of like lower, softer dynamic. Oh, this must be transitioning to the next song then. That was Last Glasgow, and this is Trip with Mr. Sadness next. This song's totally different now. It's all like jazzy. We got drums and real bass, like, and then the jazzy piano. Got a lot of really cool jazzy trills on the piano where you like, you're playing one note, but you start on the note before it and just like jump onto it immediately, like ring, ring, you know, like it's kind of like a hammer-on if you're doing a half step or whole step hammer-on, but it just adds so much attitude to the piano. Do it a lot in like jazz and blues and stuff. This has a really weird mix. It's almost like a little muddy and cluttered because I can't really hear the drums going on, and the dynamic in there just like I think it was a little crushed going on that chorus. But maybe that's just it almost sounds like the piano's sitting on top of everything else and kind of crushing it. Like it's expanding the stasis of the song, or what's it called? Like the level. What's that called? Like the. Well, anyway, the dynamic of like the drums and guitar and stuff aren't really peaking. The transients are just barely making it past the piano layer, and like I don't know, it's kind of a mixing, maybe some EQ thing, but what are you gonna do? Dang, this is actually a pretty sick guitar solo. I wish I could hear it better. Like are my headphones plugged in all the way? Baseline dynamic is the word I was trying to think of, but that was a pretty sick solo. Like the dancey bass in that part. What was that? Whatever it was doing there. That was cool. Kind of ahead of the count. So, are there multiple singers, or is it all one singer? Whoever's singing has a really pleasant voice, really easy to listen to. But that was cool. Two such radically different styles. You had EDM in the first one, and then like jazzy rock in the second one. Really interesting. Well, thank you so much, Jake, for this request. And I'll be sure to link it in the pinned comment below so you can go check it out and support it if you enjoyed it. But anyway, thank you so much for watching, and I'll talk to you next time.